Card Player is coming to you right from the Bellagio, and while this place is known for its big action cash games, the focus has changed to tournaments as the 5 Diamond World Poker Classic started on Monday. Tell us about the preliminary event.
Well, yesterday we had a 1,500 buy-in event. We had 472 players. Today's 2,000 event drew almost 300.
Great turnout so far.
Yeah, they've been fantastic. We're really happy with them. Satellites have been running good. The night tournaments are a little weak right now, but as people start coming in, it'll start picking up with the night tournaments. Yeah, they start at 7 o'clock at night. They're 1,080 buy-ins. And people really like them, especially if they get knocked out in that day's event. They have a chance to get right back in and win another tournament or lose 2 in one day. So.
And what are the buy-ins ranging from?
Anywhere from 1,500 all the way to 5,000. We go through that twice. We have super satellites for 1,500. I think there's 7 or 8 of those. I'm not really sure. There's so many of them. And then the main
ways for people to qualify?
Yeah, plenty of ways for people to qualify, and then of course the main event's 15,000.
And what time do all the preliminary events start?
Everything starts at noon.
When's the latest that players can register?
1 p.m. They can get in, like if they're out oversleep or whatever, they can come down, sign up at 1 o'clock and get in. As long as they're in by the first level, they're okay.
Poker players are known for sleeping in.
Yes, very much so.
Today is the final table of a $1,500 buy-in. There were 472 entrants, and first place is going to get almost $224,000 along with a $25,000 seat into the WPT main event in April. Let's talk to some of the final tablists. Court, how's your chip set going into the final table?
I've got like 150K. I'm right in the middle. I think I'm 5th out of 10. Blinds are at 3K, 6K with a 1K ante. So I'm okay. In good position. Got plenty of time to make a move.
Now, the top 2 chip leaders are Lane Flack and Nick Binger, a couple of big-name professionals. Are you intimidated at all?
I've played with Nick before. I don't think I've ever played with Lane. I know how they both play. So, poker's poker. It comes down to, we all understand what's going on. And, obviously I would prefer that it wasn't such experienced players that have all the chips, but it is what it is. So it'll be all right.
Nick, you're going into the final table as chip leader. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel really confident. I feel like I have control of the table right now, so I plan on winning the event. Maybe second place. But right now I'm not really focused on that. I'm focusing on busting Lane Flack. That is my #1 priority today. And my brother almost made the final table. He came in 12th place. And I feel like Lane is responsible for that, even though he didn't bust him. And revenge against Lane Flack is our #1 priority. So.
Did he get lucky on your brother?
No. He's actually been playing fairly well. So I can't really criticize him there. I just want to see him busted. It's personal.
How is his chip stack compared to yours?
He has about 220. I have 274, so we're very close. He's second in chips right now.
Do you feel like you have a good read on him?
Absolutely. I'm going to destroy him.
I'm really looking forward to, Nick taking out Lane Flack. He has a lot of equity in this tournament because Lane is still at the final table. So.
And he has a lot of chips for Nick to take, right?
Exactly. That's the key. Yeah.
Nick said that he wanted to take Lane out for you. Were you and Lane battling a little bit yesterday?
Yeah, Lane was trying to outplay me a lot, and he never could set the trap right, and always misfired, and he's actually a really good player. So we're just going back and forth. He's saying he was going to take one of the bingers out, and I made a bet with him we didn't make a bet. We were going to. That one of the bingers was going to take him out. This is like when there's 200 people left, and what are the odds that happens? And so there's a pretty good chance.
Yeah, that might be a good bet.
Yeah.
Lane, you're entering the final table, second in chips. How did you amass such a stack?
I went wire to wire. I think I was chip leader from the first round all the way to almost the end. But I put in the call. I was going wire to wire with this one, baby. There was no looking back.
We spoke to Nick Binger, and he said that his main goal for this final table is taking you out because you're responsible for knocking out Michael. What do you think about that?
I think the Binger brothers, I'm getting all the Binger bucks. That's all I know. I'm after the Binger bucks.
He has more chips than you right now. What are you going to do about that?
I'm going to get the Binger bucks. I will get them all. First place. You need all of them.
Today was the start of a $2,000 buy-in no limit hold'em tournament. 292 players showed up, generating a prize pool of about $566,000. One of the players was Bill Edler.
I'm okay. We started with 4,000. What do I have? 12, 13,000.
How's your table?
I've just been moved from a horrible table to probably a pretty good one. I don't really know the people there.
What makes it a good table? A lot of action, or do you like a tighter table so you can be aggressive?
That's an interesting question. I just prefer weaker players, so and I guess less dangerous players too.
I like this shirt. It's stunning. Obviously perfect for the stunning one, right? And actually looks pretty familiar. Your face is so funny. Is this you?
It's nice to have friends, it's great. It's great.
Hey.
With friends like these.
What happened? Who did that?
There should be a law against defacing art like that.
Didn't you do this?
I might have started it.
Many people didn't know, but you had that when you won the World Poker Tour, right? The facial hair.
I had the...
Rolled it to the side.
Was that guy the Simon Legree type thing? Yeah.
So this tournament is going to award Player of the Year points. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, I'd love to win that. I'd be playing in it anyway. I love tournaments, and I play all these in Las Vegas, but it's an extra bonus. I would love to win that. That'd be fun.
Well, hopefully you can rack up some points, and we'll see you at the final table.
I look forward to that.
Also competing in the event are established online poker players and roommates, Jared the Waco Kid Hamby and Crazy Marco Johnson.
I'm actually doing really good. I got a good starting table and got 24,000 chips right now. Just got it in with queens versus kings and turned to queen, so things are good. Nice. Yeah, things are going good. Off to a good start.
I think I have like 9,000 or something like that. I'm playing pretty tight, and I had a few hands. Nothing even worth talking about. Just pretty standard stuff so far, but I'm just slowly chipping up. Got a pretty good table, so I'm feeling pretty good.
As roommates, do you guys have any competition towards each other with wanting to do better than the other in an event?
I might get jealous if he's winning a lot, so I'll play a little better to try to catch up and keep up with the winnings.
Yeah, but it's a real friendly competition. But me and Marco really aren't that. We're more competitive with stuff outside of poker, like video games and pool and stuff like that, than we are with our poker results. We'd rather both of us win.
Yeah.
Easier that way.
With 12 preliminary events and buy-ins ranging from $1,500 to $5,000, there's lots of ways for people to participate, and you can get in for cheap. So we talked to Alan Feiner about satellites.
Okay, we're doing satellites every day, day before the event and the morning of the event. Depending upon the price of the buy-in, the satellite price is adjusted due to that. For the $1,500 event, we'll be running satellites. The price will be $350. 2 winners. Single table. They'll get an entry for $1,590 plus $80 in cash each. For the $2,000 event, it'll be a one-table satellite. 1 winner for $230. They'll get a seat for $2,100 plus $40 in cash. For the $2,500 event, it's a $285 buy-in. They get an entry for $2,620 plus $70 in cash. For the $335 buy-in, they're going to get a seat for $3,120 plus $70 in cash as well. And for the $5,000 buy-in, there'll be a $540 satellite where they'll get a seat for $5,180 plus $60 in cash as well. We're also going to be doing super satellites. We'll have several super satellites. Our first one will be on December the 2nd. Buy-in for that, it'll be at 1 p.m. on December 2nd, Sunday. That'll be our first one. The buy-in is $1,590. And then we'll have...
for the main event?
That's for the main event. That's for the World, for the Doyle Brunson Classic. And then we'll have several more super satellites 2 or 3 days before the main event. We'll have a couple each day, some at 1 o'clock, one at 10 o'clock at p.m. And the buy-in for those supers, again, will be $1,590. Also, I'll be having one-table satellites as we get closer to December the 12th. The buy-in will be $1,800, 10 players. First place will get a seat for the main event, and second place will get $2,000. So we plan on doing plenty of those one-table satellites as well for $1,800. Last year, I believe we had about 70 or 80 of those before the main event.
Just as a final table update, Nick Binger was able to accomplish his main goal of eliminating lane back-to-back black. Make sure you stay tuned in to Card Player TV for more updates from the 5 Diamond World Poker Classic. I'm Christy Arnett for Card Player TV.